Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to our lecturers and panels. My name is Muhammad Adib Qushairi bin Abdul Karim and my project partner Nur Shuhadah binti Baharudin will present to you about our project, which is Transesterification of food waste microalgae via acid catalyst for biodiesel production. As an introduction to our project, biodiesel has emerged as a sustainable, biodegradable, and environmentally friendly. It also become alternative to our current conventional fossil-based diesel fuel. At this moment, energy demand has risen in lockstep with global emissions. But there are some issues that we need to deal the problem with first and second generation of biodiesel. In a conclusion, we can conclude then that third gen biodiesel feedstock can be a potential alternative to overcome the first and second biodiesel feedstock issue. So the next is the problem statement to our project. The first problem is food waste is among the highest waste generated in Malaysia. It was reported that almost 1 kilogram of food wasted in a household every day. And then there are not so much researches focusing on biodiesel production from food waste microalgae. So it is significant to study the catalytic transesterification reaction of food waste microalgae to produce biodiesel. There are two main objectives in our project. The first one is to investigate the performance of sulfuric acid catalyst in transesterification of food waste microalgae for biodiesel production. Then the next one is to analyze the FAME compound in biodiesel from the transesterification of food waste microalgae with sulfuric acid.
This is the general idea on this project. Joseph et al. 2018 stated that biomass is one of 3 important renewable energy sources that can grow. According to Gramalis et al. 2016, biofuels are alternative fuels generated from biological, mineral, and renewable sources. Ahmad et al. Stated algae is a great third generation feedstock for biofuels. Next, MAE stands for Microwave Assisted Extraction. Katoka 2019 stated MAE has the ability to quickly heat the sample solvent mixture, allowing it to be used for fast analytical extraction of thermally unstable compounds. According to Mozani 2019, transesterification produces methyl or ethyl ester of fatty acid and glycerol. Lastly, according to Talha and Sulaiman 2016, a common homogeneous acid used as a catalyst in transesterification is sulfuric acid, or known as H2SO4. Sulfuric acid is preferred as a catalyst in biodiesel production. Liboski et al. 2020 stated comparatively to fossil fuel, microalgae triglyceride are easily transformed into biodiesel.
So the first methodology to start our project is by prepare the food waste microalgae. 12 kilograms of food waste consists protein, carbohydrate, fat, and grains group. Then the food waste was blended and added with water. The food waste microalgae was cultivated for 14 days under sunlight. After that, the sample was put in the oven at the temperature 105 degrees Celsius for 24 hours to separate the moisture content. Lastly, the sample was ground to the powder form after drying by using blender. Then the next method is by doing lipid extraction by microwave assisted extraction. The lipid extraction was performed in microwave assisted extraction using methanol as solvent. Firstly, 100-gram dry sample is placed in a glass open vessel and 200 ml of methanol are added. Then the vessel is fed in the microwave. The microwave power was run at 400 volt. Then the mixture was centrifuged at 3000 RPM after extraction for 15 minutes prior to filtering the extracted lipid. And the last methodology in our project is by doing transesterification reaction. This method was carried out in a 3 bottleneck round bottom glass flask in 200 ml equipped with a reflux condenser, a thermometer, and a digital hot plate with a magnetic stirrer at 65 degrees Celsius. By using the same flask, then 10 ml of sample was added and continued to heat the flask on the heating plate at temperature 65 degrees Celsius. Then methanol and sulfuric acid was added. Until then, the reaction is being observed by following on 3 parameters, which is the effect of methanol to oil molar ratio, the effect of catalyst dosage, and the effect of reaction time. As for the result and analysis for free fatty acid, the total free fatty acid amount in the lipid was 21.18%, were discovered by using GCMS analysis. We can conclude that palmitic acid is the highest acid composition among myristic acid and lauric acid. And to the result and analysis of the transesterification reaction, the first parameter we observed is the effect of methanol to oil molar ratio. So we can conclude that 9:1 ratio will get the highest biodiesel than the others ratio. The next parameter is the effect of catalyst dosage. After all, 2.5 weight percentage of catalyst dosage will get the highest percentage of biodiesel yield among the other samples. And for the last parameter is the effect of reaction time. It showed that if the reaction time increase, the percentage of biodiesel increase. So the highest percentage of biodiesel yield is 3 hours.
This is result GCMS analysis for fatty acid methyl ester of parameter catalyst dosage 2.58%, methanol to oil molar ratio 9:1, and reaction of time is 2 hours. It shows that the methyl palmitate, or known as a carbon-17, got the highest composition, which is 6.7%, and the total film composition is 14.76%. This film compound also shows methyl palmitate got the highest composition, with the condition of catalyst dosage is 2.58%, methanol to oil molar ratio is 9:1, and reaction of time 3 hours. The total film composition is 18.74%. Lastly, the parameter is 2.58% catalyst dosage, 15:1 methanol to oil molar ratio, and 3 hours reaction of time. It shows that the methyl palmitate also got the highest composition, and this condition got the highest total film usage, 20.87%. According to Sadia et al. 2017, the yield of biodiesel for 10:1 molar ratio of methanol to oil, 3 weight percent acid catalyst dosage, and 3 hours reaction time is 85%. Thus, this study shows that under experimental condition of 9:1 methanol to oil molar ratio, 2.5% catalyst dosage, and 3 hours reaction time, got 76% biodiesel yield. The highest total flame content is 21% at 15:1 methanol to oil molar ratio. According to Paul et al. 2020, the flame increased as the methanol to oil molar ratio was increased from 9:1 to 17:1. The amount of catalyst exhibits great influence on biodiesel yield. It is gradually increased while enhancing the catalyst dosage within 6 weight percent to 8 weight percent, 2.4% to 92.7% due to the equilibrium mean. Then, Brod et al. 2019 stated that the process obtained a higher biodiesel yield from longer mixing time and conclude that the reaction time of 180 minutes gave better result. The conversion will drop after 5 hours. Lastly, this impacts the transesterification resulted the presence of the fatty acid production. According to Zahan and Hano, 2018, this can be applied to a variety of feedstock for its conversion into biodiesel. Acid catalysts have been used successfully in feedstock containing very high amounts of fatty acid butyl ester.
As a conclusion to our project, food waste microalgae showed 50% lipid yield achievement at temperature 60 degrees Celsius. The extraction time is 15 minutes and 100 gram dry sample added with 200 ml of methanol. So the highest biodiesel yield of 76% was obtained at the transesterification reaction condition of 65 degrees Celsius, 9:1 methanol to oil molar ratio, 2.5 weight percent of catalytic dosage, and 3 hours reaction time. Therefore, biodiesel from food waste microalgae show a potential alternative biofuel to replace conventional diesel, and it is considered as a renewable and environmentally friendly. So as a recommendation, the increase of the range of catalyst dosage due and increasing of biodiesel yield can be obtained by an increase the catalyst dosage. The next one is use both basic and acid catalyst, which is homogeneous and heterogeneous, to determine which catalyst extract the flame from food waste microalgae. So thank you for your time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.